Yo, welcome back. Another joint. This is your boy Tone, Tone for clickcforcomics. So yo, I have decided that I don't want to do book reviews. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to review books. I don't want to keep going out and buying hundreds and hundreds of books, and then that means you got to review them all and you got to critique them in some kind of way. So I kind of feel like I'm not doing a book review as I'm doing a book recommendation. So this is more like me saying, if you come to me and he's like, yo, Tone, I've been seeing you and you be having all these books, what do you recommend? So when I do top 10 books, I did the top 10 video, and all those books in the top 10 video, I recommend you read. If you haven't read any of those books or you haven't seen the movies associated with those books, see the movies, read the books, they're dope. Because I consider myself, personally, I only read dope stuff. I don't read corny. I don't read just to read. I be looking for something dope, something worthy of my time and energy. So from now on, I probably won't be doing any more top 10s anymore. I only did it one time. I think I'm only going to do it one time. But what I'll be doing after that is mostly book recommendations. I'm going to show you books that I recommend that you go out and buy and read because they're dope. So one of the books that I read in the last few years is Meta Barons. And I already did some videos on Meta Barons. But this is another book done by the same, I think it's written by the same guy and drawn by some different artists. And this book is called, let me show it to you, it's called Techno Priest. Check it out. If you can see that really good, Techno Priest. Look at that artwork. You see that artwork? It's rich, it's detailed. Yo, check it out in the back. And basically what it says here, after the epic space opera, the Meta Barons, and the sci-fi Turret saga, the Incal, is joined by, it says joined by several artists, which I can't really pronounce their names too much. Alright, so I'm not going to get into that. Because again, this is not so much a review. This is a recommendation. I recommend that you go out and buy this book. So now you say, well, why should I read it? Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Look at the size of this thing. This thing is gigantic. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the thickness of it. Look at the artwork. See that artwork? That's the kind of artwork you're getting inside. Look how detailed that work is, how colorful and rich the artwork is. Here's the cover, inside cover. Look at that. Whew. Throughout the whole book is like that. Here, I'll show you a couple examples. Look at the rich, thick artwork. Great artwork. Look at that artwork. Very, very detailed. Details beyond details. Very graphic, very detailed. It's like a space story like you've never seen before. The characters, the adventures, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. All right, and I guess it's about this guy here, from what I can understand. He's an old man now, but in the book he starts off as like a child, and he grows to become a techno priest, and he learns all these techniques and all. I can't. Like I said, I can't explain it all. It's just too much complicated and too crazy. But he basically grows to become a techno priest, and he goes through all types of trials and tribulations, and to become a techno priest and become very skilled. You know, they got mental powers and all kind of physical abilities, and you go to all types of planets and you see all types of weird characters, and it's just the craziest thing I ever seen. But here's something very interesting in the back panel here. This is the last panel, right? And of all the trials and tribulations they went to, their goal was to reach this civilization, this promised land, if you will, like a promised land. And he said something very, very profound and interesting at the end of this book. And I will read this part to you. This is what he says in the end. Right? He says, "This is where our journey ends. The promised galaxy. At last, we have found a society where healthy human relationships..." Now, I'm going to say this again. Listen to this. This is another reason why when I bought this book, I didn't realize what it was all about. You know, when I read it and I finally finished it, and I said, wow, I'm glad I bought this book, because, again, the book it's more than just a graphic novel. There's a message here. I'm going to start again. This is where our journey ends. The promised galaxy. At last, we have found a society where healthy human relationships are valued more highly than technological advances, corrupted by an excess of science and a total lack of consciousness. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you heard me, you heard me. But if you didn't hear me, I'm gonna write this in the description box, because that's what sums up this book. That statement sums up what this is all about: the search, the goal, to find, to bring together the people. It's a great book, and I recommend it. So this is your boy Tone, T-O-N-E, from clickcforcomics, and my latest recommendation that you go out and buy and read is the Techno Priest. All right, the Techno Priest. So yo, this is it. This is Sunday morning. It's 11:30, and I'm hungry and I'm tired. So I'm not shooting another video today, at least not right now. And yo, if you get it online, this is pretty expensive. I don't know how much I paid for this back then, but you know, it's worth. If you're a true collector, then this is a worthy buy. This is worthy. This is a worthy buy. You won't be disappointed. So go online, do your research on it. You don't have to take my word on it, okay? But the one thing we always do here, we got to let you know. So, as a recommended book, is it Snikt or is it Thwip? And of course, I recommend it. So, Thwip. Go out and grab it. Go out and get it. You're going to love it, all right? Techno Priest. Once again. So once again, it's your boy T-O-N-E for clickcforcomics. I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.